Okay, hello. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing great today. Wow, sorry we're a few minutes late. I'm going to go ahead and bring us back in here. It is great to be with everybody. Lena, hi, babe.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I was just getting us started, and I was just telling everybody. Well, first off, we've already got a couple guests here who've been patiently waiting in our channel. So. I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest with you. I
Welcome.
knew they were gonna be
Hello.
here, but I wanted to surprise you. So I talked to Nick earlier, and Nick and Shannon from Ear to There Travel, who is the amazing travel company that, oh my gosh, we won a second time the giveaway with Sierra.
Wh- Which I feel really lucky because I never win anything. So I'm like,
That's
yay.
amazing.
It is. It
That's
is.
so
Welcoming,
awesome.
guys.
So,
That's
Nick,
awesome.
glad you're here. Hope you and Shane are doing well. Seriously, um, to win twice in a row, like phenomenal. And it just reminds me, like this is part of the whole. We always talk about this. This is the whole community. This all started when we dropped into Sierra's channel. Jesus, probably been over a month ago at this point, just to say hi and
hmm
hello, and that kind of started this association, and it's been a lot of fun. And
I think it's
then
actually been longer than that now.
I think you're right about that. Cause
I
you know
think
what? Because
so.
it was before we went on our, yeah, yeah. Nick's like shocked that we won again. Nick said in the announcement email because we weren't able to be on that night. He's like, you guys have hacked the competition, which just made me laugh. Yeah,
We promised we
indeed.
didn't. Like I said,
Yeah,
I usually don't win anything. So the fact it was like twice in a row is just it's funny because yeah.
yeah,
And I mean, I love it. So
mm,
thank you guys.
yeah.
Hi
Thanks so
Meredith.
much.
Happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day.
We're we're doing our part. Here we go. Ta-ta-ta. I mean, I can kind of point over here. You know, I'm
What are
trying.
you pointing at?
I'm trying to point it on the screen, the flag here, the Canadian flag, and this is where you're supposed to be
Oh,
pointing to the flag on your shirt, right? Oh, Nick says it was back in March. Okay, yep, for cruise and theme park guides. That's right.
yeah.
It
I didn't think it was
was.
just a month. I thought it was definitely
That's
longer
right.
than
That's right.
that. Yeah.
I knew. I just remembered it was certainly before um, our May trip.
Yeah.
Um, so very cool. And that's right. It was the anniversary trip there. I forgot that was. Like I said that was the first night I had hopped into that channel. Um, very cool. Very cool. And she's
Yeah.
actually crossed 3,000 subscribers, which is awesome. But
Awesome. Awesome.
yes, and hi Meredith. I'm so glad to have you with us tonight. Sorry, I keep looking at the wrong camera here. So glad to have you with us. Man, we have got so much to celebrate today. I mean, as I was putting together the thumbnail, I was like, I gotta find oh Meredith says she'll be right back. As I was putting together the thumbnail, well backing up a step, like I said, and
So
what
she
Meredith will
says
get
her
back in.
T. Sorry, I'm calling a timeout really quick.
Yeah,
She says her TV's not working. I hope it's not our stream because I'm also viewing right now, so I can keep an eye on the chat and stuff.
yeah,
You
yeah.
look very grainy on my side, so
Hmm.
I'm wondering if that's what she was seeing. I don't know if anyone
Okay.
else can let us know if we look okay
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I'm seeing a little bit of like it's not clear on It's not clear on your side. Tech issues, real world problems right now. Sorry. It's like one of these things every time I think we went
Mm,
live, we have to stop for a second and
I
figure it
know.
out.
I know.
Um,
No issues on my end,
okay,
to Nick and
perfect.
Shannon.
Okay.
And I'm looking at, I'm still learning like how well you can like trust the software, the streaming software. It tells us so far zero drop frames.
Okay,
So that's
that's fine.
encouraging. So I think we're
Perfect.
okay. I
Continue on.
think so.
I
Yeah.
like I said, I was
No,
trying
I'm
to
glad you're
look at
checking.
like the software we're sitting in, but also like the YouTube stream, and it
Yep.
looks slightly different. So that's why I'm saying like I just wasn't sure if it was what I was looking at. But thanks for
Mm,
confirming that for us.
gladly.
So
Thank you
yeah,
for checking.
yeah.
We have a
No, no
lot,
worries.
as I was telling. So I knew.
Feel like I got a call like time in again.
Yeah, there
Sorry.
we go. Game on.
Call the timeout. We're back. No.
Exactly. I it's funny, right? I about a week ago, before last weekend, I knew that we were like right at the upper 90s of our video and of our videos that we had done. And I was anxious. You were traveling, you were out doing some things with your family in Ontario, and but I was anxious to do a stream last weekend. And I knew I had told you, I was like, you know what? We're like coming up on 100 videos that we will have published. That's like the vlogs and the shorts and the live streams. Like we're coming up on 100. And I told you I was determined, like, our 100th video has to be a live stream. It has to be us together, not just any live stream. It had to be us together. Um,
I think your timing could not be more perfect because I know you had your eye on doing a live stream together for the exact like 100th video, which kind of
yeah,
fell into place. But you have been so super excited for just hitting 250
yeah,
that like we were like, okay, let's do a live stream to make it the 100th video
yeah,
and to also like celebrate hitting 250.
yeah,
And I always say time and time again to anyone else watching, I mean,
yeah,
that sometimes is such a small number to people, but we always like, we celebrate every single, I say it every time to people, like we celebrate every little tick we see where the number goes up. And it's just like, it's like a little YouTube family. So
yeah,
super excited. And
yeah.
it's really fun watching something grow that you're
It,
having fun with and that you
yep.
enjoy doing. And, sometimes I feel like we got to like up the game and produce more content and things like that. But
Oh,
it's, you know, it's been such a
yeah.
fun thing to do along the way. So
Love the fireworks there from Nick and Shannon, and
thank
Meredith is
you.
back. I
And
hope.
Meredith is back. Welcome back, Meredith.
Yeah, we've always said like the subscribers are like they're the icing on the cake. I mean, this has been
Yeah.
fun for a lot of different reasons. It's part of our journey together. It's what we get to share with other people. It's been exciting. It's been amazing. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. And it's also been a lot of fun to, yeah, see the steady growth, right? And it's
Yep.
for each and every person, we don't lose sight at all. We don't take
No,
granted of what each of those people mean. And that's like a truly genuine statement, because look, we don't do sponsorships and we're not monetizing. We're just enjoying this to share this with
that's
each and
it.
every one of you.
Just
So
like the natural growth and
yep,
progression and just having fun together along the way. But
exactly.
welcome in for anyone joining us. It's
Yep.
a live stream for our 100th
Yeah.
video. It's Canada Day here up in Canada. So I if anybody's watching and you're fellow Canadians too, happy Canada Day. It's an important day for us and our country. And look, I always say you know, I am very, very blessed. I don't ever lose sight of the fact that I live in one of the most beautiful countries in the world.
Yeah.
And it's an absolute blessing to be Canadian. So, just it's a good day.
And to that
Don't worry,
point,
honey. Your day is coming up in a couple of days.
I know. I was just gonna say, I know it it's interesting to me that our two, like, you know, our days that really kind of highlight the birth of our countries for all intents and purposes, it's only like 3 days apart, right? Which
Yeah,
is pretty cool. And about a beautiful country, I was even just thinking, and we talked about this earlier today, even um, you know, uh, from North to Neverland was way up in Northern Ontario the last several days. And some of the pictures that I saw from them, and you did too, I was like, wow, like seriously, just the waterfalls, the greenery, just the views. I was like, amazing.
so So I believe to be in the low to mid 90s here in Atlanta
Oof.
with high humidity. Not looking forward to it. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, Meredith says, I'm in red and white too. There were some fun concerts in downtown Kitchener Waterloo. I can imagine. Yeah, it'd be a fun little place to be on Canada Day because they have like Kitchener Waterloo's got like these really, really cute areas to hold events and stuff. So the fact that if you were able to get out and enjoy that a little bit, Meredith, good for you. Absolutely. Just going back to what you were saying about Mike and Mandy, like from North to Neverland. So, um, I don't think they've ever been that far north either. I know that they've went as high as potentially like Sault Ste. Marie before, but never like as far up as like close to Thunder Bay.
Mm.
From just to put it into perspective of for people, like we're in Toronto, to get up as far as Mike and Mandy's um Mike and Mandy's child has moved up to Northern Ontario. And so that was the first time since they moved that they were able to make the trip up and see, to visit them and see their house and the area and everything. But from Toronto up north there, it's about like a good 13 hours, and it just really like drives home like how big one province of Canada can be. Like Ontario is massive. You don't think
This.
so, but the fact that it takes 13-ish hours to get just up and around one province is it's like I said, it's really like mind blowing to me because I put that into perspective and it's like I can leave Toronto and make it all the way to North Carolina in 13 hours.
Right.
So, I mean,
Yep.
the fact that like I can go through like like multiple states from here down to North Carolina, and that's the same amount of time it takes to drive
Yeah.
north in one
I was
province.
gonna
Like
say it, when I
it's
started thinking about
crazy to me.
13 hours, I'm like, well, 12, 13 hours can get us from here in Raleigh down to Miami, and then we can jump on a boat.
Right.
Just saying.
Again, you're going through like multiple states and going through
Right.
like half the East Coast by
Right.
then, right? Like
Right.
so
And multiple
yeah, I
Buckies.
always, you know, and multiple Buckies. So yeah, to know that like just the province of Ontario is that big
Yeah.
is
I think the other thing that like really stands out to me, and Nick got me thinking about this, and it's conventional wisdom would say, oh, well, it's definitely cooler there in Toronto today. You're so much more further north. Well, actually, here in Raleigh, it was with the heat index. It's a much cooler week this week than last week, but with the heat index this today, it was 95. And for you today, it was,
at one point in time I looked at my car said 99.
yeah,
So I mean it's been like up and down and with a lot of humidity here
yeah.
lately. Um like a week ago, it's funny. I remember your parents when I was flying out back home, your parents turned to me and said, "Oh, you're leaving just in time. The really bad like heat is coming." And I said to them, "Actually, I'm I'm going home to the same heat. I'm going home to
Hmm.
the same heat, right?" So, yeah, it's it's been hot, and one of our days was like, if not record breaking, like close to record breaking,
Yeah,
because I think with the humidity and everything, I think it got up to like 100 and 110 or 111 one day, which to me is just like that level of heat is insanity. So I
that's
want to hide
nuts.
inside in that. Like I just want to be like that is some people like look, some people worship the sun and the heat and everything else. I deal with heat to a certain degree, but if we're up at like 110, 111, like I just want to be inside in the AC. I don't want to be outside doing anything in that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah, Meredith says, "Ugh, it's been so bad." Yeah, I agree, Meredith. It has been bad this summer so far, but you know what? I also don't lose sight of the fact that in probably 2 or 3 months from now, we'll be complaining that we're starting to get cold.
yes,
And, you know, and then I'm standing outside taking my dog out in the middle of the winter with my eyeballs freezing. So,
yeah. It's like a
you
no
know, like,
win. Too hot, too cold. It's like
yeah,
go live in Southern
yep,
California where it's 72 degrees year round. I guess but then that
yep.
has its own issues. So
But you know what? I will say the plus side to that is for anyone who never ever experiences it. I mean, I always think to myself, there are places on this earth that never experience all seasons. And we are so
yeah,
lucky. Like that is one of the beauties of Canada is you do get to experience all seasons,
yeah.
and the spring, summer, fall, winter, like it I could do without the winter, I will say,
Your winters are
but at the
brutal
same
too.
time, um, you know, I could do without winter, but spring, summer, fall, I absolutely love, and I'm happy that we
I
have them. So,
I mean, it won't be the last time, but my first time experiencing your winter back in February this year.
and I gotta say, and the reality of that is like that was a piece of cake compared to how we can get. And fun fact for anyone wondering why we're like just kind of like thinking about this, I always I always laughed because uh so February was the first time Jason came up to Toronto in the winter time. All his previous trips have always been in either summer, fall, when the temps and the weather is still really, really good and cooperating with you. But
Livable.
anytime we were walking outside in February, I looked over at him, and I mean, he was pulling his jacket up as high as he could go. There was just eyes peeking out at me, but even the eyes walking on the sidewalk like were shut. And I was like, why do you have your eyes closed like that? And he was like, because my eyeballs are freezing. Like it was no joke. It was
Yeah.
like you know,
Wow.
you're a total
Nick's,
total southern boy in that moment, I'll
there you
say.
go. And Nick's got a family of, he's all about the cold, his daughter's all about the heat, and I'm just like,
Yeah. See, like
just
some people are polar opposites, right? Like I said, some people worship the heat, some people worship the cold. Um, you know,
yeah.
I will forever always say my favorite time of year is fall. It's my favorite season. I love everything about it. I love that the days are like still warm, but then the evenings can be that like nice, crisp fall air.
Yep.
So to me, like if year round could be fall, I'd be in my glory for
Hmm.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I,
Uh,
I'm I'm with you there. Meredith says you need to show me a picture of her car buried in the snow.
When I couldn't get out of the parking lot for a week, yeah. She's got a little VW Beetle, and
Yeah.
when we got that dumping of snow this
Well,
winter, you could pretty much just see the roof of Meredith's VW Beetle.
what I'll
And
what
so,
what I'll do offline, this kind of reminds me of something I need to do here for our stream. I've not set it up yet so that, for example, if you got a picture, if I got a picture, we want to pop that up quickly. So I know how to do that. I haven't set it up yet. I'll do that.
yeah,
I'll make sure that that's in place for next time. How's that?
awesome,
Yeah,
awesome,
awesome.
yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we are for those of you who've joined us. I'm learning how to talk today. Glad you're here. We have a lot to celebrate. First off, happy Canada Day to everybody. Sorry, I'll get my flag, my maple leaves here, and point to the flags and everything here. And well, okay, it looks like I'm pointing to the American flag. There we go. There we go. Down there at it. Your flag. I've got one within reach. you know, I'm I'm doing my part, right? You know, I'm all in, babe, in so many
You
ways.
are.
That's
You
all I can
are.
say.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, I mean, and before we move on, I mean, I don't mind sharing. You remember the first time that I ever came to Toronto, at all, but certainly obviously to visit and be with you. You picked me up at the airport, and I had all this stuff, and I had beads and
Oh
all
yeah,
sorts
you
of.
definitely did. It
I
was
stood
quite a
out. I didn't want you
scene
to
as
miss me in, in picking me up. So
um yeah, I mean, I'll clue everybody in. So the very first time I picked him up at the Toronto airport here, I was on the phone with him because our airport is one of the busiest and you do not have time to sit on curbside there. Like you need to know where your people are. Like you almost need to tell them like there's numbers on the poles outside and you're like I'm at pole 40 and you have to be like ready to jump in the car because no lie, like the traffic security, like the traffic guards, they are on you like the minute you pull up there. It's just that busy. And so I had him in my ear and I kept saying to him, where are you? Like, where are you? And he was like, don't worry, you'll be able to find me. And I'm like, no, seriously. I'm like, tell me like what number you're at or whatever. Like, we won't have time to like, and the fun fact about the Toronto airport is it is like if you miss somebody, it is like a big long circle to come all the way back around
yeah,
again. Like it's not just one little loop. Like you almost have to exit to enter the whole area again. So I'm like,
yeah.
please just tell me where you are. And he's like, no, don't worry. You won't miss me. Oh no, you could not miss him. Like
You didn't know what I had in
there
store.
was a, the red blower out of his mouth, maple leaf flags being waved in the air. I believe you had some kind of like either like a red lei or boa around your
That's right. Ah,
neck. Like it was quite the scene. Like
hey, what can I say? I'm all in with you.
you were absolutely committed to your first
Still.
Canadian trip. That's for sure. Yep. Yep, for
Well,
sure.
I tell you what, like I said, we're here to celebrate and continue to have fun. I promised the crew tonight that was joining us, we're going to play a game. And we did
I
this the
know
other
if
night.
if you're playing that game, you need to like we need to just send a quick message one more time, like in the family chat, to let Kristen know because
Okay.
she is ready to play this game.
Okay.
So just in case she's not here, but for the people that are here, welcome in. If you haven't already done so, maybe give this video a like and um subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We'd love you to stick around and because we'll have much more content and
Mhm.
live streams to come and we just have a lot of fun doing this. So
Oh,
thanks for joining.
I sent her a message, so we'll give her a minute
Awesome.
and then we'll get
Cool. Yeah.
um so what I've got,
So
so you
I
haven't
don't know,
seen.
like I was just gonna say the thumbnail for this said Canada Day with fireworks. So I'll while we give her a minute or two, I'll just say full disclaimer. I mean, potential fireworks if we're still live streaming by the time it happens. I'm lucky enough that I live in a building. I live fairly high up in the sky, and so there is a like an annual there's a huge like annual festival that happens on Canada Day very close to where I live. And I'm lucky enough that my balcony faces the way that that festival is. So I really don't even need to leave my place for Canada Day fireworks.
Nice.
I just need to go out onto my balcony and I can see. So if we're still streaming in and around the time they start, I'll try to take my
Well,
phone out there and turn it around to see if I can share some Canada Day fireworks with you. But I just don't know if I don't know if it's gonna work yet. Because I have an iPhone and you guys know how those are in the in the nighttime, and I just don't know if the timing is going to line up, but
We're
we'll
gonna
try our best.
we're gonna try our best. I'm feeling confident.
But
Feel
I'll
really
put the
confident.
disclaimer out there, like full fun fact. I and this is not a this is not a snub to my country, but our Canada Day fireworks is nothing like your Fourth of July fireworks. anybody anybody joining us from America that's going to see any kind of Canada Day fireworks here tonight is going to be like, "That's it? When do they start?"
Hey,
I'm the
we're
first one to admit it, okay?
we're
Like
look,
your
we
4th of July fireworks blow me away. Like I have to always watch on TV because I'm absolutely blown away by your, I'll call them productions.
we'll see we'll see how Friday goes with the plans I've got here down here
Yeah,
in North Carolina, but potentially might have a bit of a, maybe, and it might be brief, relatively speaking. Um, Maybe there'll be a live stream Friday night. I've kind of talked to some of my kids about potentially even going to downtown Raleigh and showing the fireworks there. I don't know. I've got to juggle a lot with the fact that I've got some family in town and they might not be up for
sure.
that. But we'll kind of figure it out. But holding out the possibility that that might be happening. But
Absolutely. Why not? Yeah. It's a go with the
yeah,
flow day for you. I mean, you guys
yeah,
have a lot of people in town and everything. So, yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I reached out to Kristen. I don't know if I heard anything from her, but
Not sure.
I think we ought to get into start playing a
I
game.
mean, yeah. I
Yeah.
I I would say that if people are interested in doing so.
Yeah, she just saying that, like I said, Kristen really threw down the gauntlet. She's really, when and if she gets here, you could, hey, Meredith said you could set off your own fireworks.
Not here.
Out
I
here.
wouldn't. Maybe she's talking to you
Oh, oh, okay.
because you have people in
Yeah,
town. Maybe she's saying,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
good
though. Like,
point.
do your, yeah, I don't know. Like, do your neighborhoods allow that?
Okay,
Here you have to be
so
super careful. And
yeah.
it's here in Canada, like, I don't think fireworks sales are as easily accessible as in the
Hmm.
States.
So it depending on the state you live in,
Got it.
it will determine which fireworks are considered legal. So
Got it.
things like
Okay.
your sparklers, no issue. Things like your cherry bombs and M80s that are really truly explosive, um, no bueno. You can't do it. You're not allowed to do those. And so and fireworks, I'll be honest with you, buying your own fireworks at the places that sell legitimate fireworks, they're very expensive.
Oh, they're
I mean, and then you
very,
got a
very
big mess you got to
expensive.
clean up. Like
Yep.
I'm actually pretty cool. Meredith says she can buy fireworks on the corner of the street. I'm actually pretty cool and happy like going to a place where they're launching truly big fireworks.
Sure. Yep.
Not as good as Disney. Well, there
Nothing
should be
will
like
ever be as good
a
as
bell chiming when
Disney.
I say that, you know, Tinkerbell flying over or something. There's not,
I'll be honest, it's probably Disney who has, for lack of a better term, it's Disney who has ruined every other fireworks show for me. Because now I just expect everything to be Disney level, you know?
yeah,
But I also keep in mind, like, you're paying for the Disney,
you
you
are.
know, shebang, let's say, I
Yeah.
guess. But I
Um,
wouldn't trade it for the world, honestly. Like it's just so awesome. Like
oh,
and everything is grand. So
holiday tags at the end of the fireworks shows are always the best. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
100% for
Mhm.
sure. Hmm.
Um, hey, besides, the one Disney show is called, you know, Happily Ever After, right?
My favorite.
Yeah.
It's my
Pretty
favorite.
awesome.
Like hands down, in every fireworks show I've ever seen there, that is absolutely my favorite. It's my favorite like nighttime entertainment for sure. Followed by a quick Phantasmic for sure, because I
Okay.
love Phantasmic as well.
Meredith says almost 1 year since she last went to Disney
Yeah.
and bawling with you last seeing the fireworks. Well,
Yeah, so when she was there in August, it had been a while for her. And yeah, she stood in the middle of Main Street
it's hard
and
for me to believe it's been that long, but it was
yeah,
August of last year.
it was. It
Yeah.
was.
Okay.
Yep.
Gonna have to
So,
gonna have to fix that. Hint, hint.
yep. Yep.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, why don't we get into our games? How's that sound?
Sure. I mean, you can get us
Okay.
started for sure.
Let's do it. All right. Let me get my trusty high-tech, scoring,
I know
my
Meredith's ready. Meredith did decent last time for sure. So she's like, let's do it.
okay. All
Bring
right.
on the pitchers.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, here
I
we
mean, and fun
go.
fact for anyone joining us, like the way you play this is basically, I'm assuming we're playing the same game again, right?
We're gonna play Chronophoto again today.
Okay.
Got a lot of people here
So you're
who
gonna
were
see,
and weren't here last time. So we'll do
yeah.
Chronophoto tonight.
Okay.
Some people that I had talked to who missed our last stream, they didn't know about Chronophoto. They were hoping to maybe even get here to play it tonight. So don't know that they're gonna make it. But
Well,
we'll switch it up. We'll do Chronophoto tonight. And another night, we'll do some other trivia and some other fun games. But tonight,
cool.
Chronophoto. Okay. And I don't know if you can see the stream, but this is our first time doing it this way, where um, our audience can see us both in the upper right-hand corners of the
Yeah, that
feed.
that works perfectly. I know last time it was just you in the photo, and so it's us
Yeah.
in the photo this time. So yeah, anyone who wants to play along, you're gonna see a photo, and
Okay.
the whole key to the game is try and guess the year that the photo is taken in. And
Yep.
obviously the closest person with the guess in the chat is going to get points.
Let's do it. Let's go. All right. Let's start us off here.
Should I
Picture
say like
one.
disclaimer, this is for bragging rights? Sorry, I'm just like,
Well,
in
yes,
case anyone's here
yes.
going, what am I gonna win? You're gonna win the chance to brag.
Yeah, that's the only thing you're winning. Bragging rights. You know, that's why. Okay, I've got a white photo appearing. Did this not work? I tell you what,
It is just showing a white screen on the stream for sure.
okay, let me restart, um, let me restart the game here. Okay, let's try, okay, there we go. Okay, I think we're working now. The picture
Okay.
coming through for you now?
Not yet. No.
Um, Still not coming through.
Oh, there's a picture.
Okay, I think it's just a bit on delay. Okay, there we go, my screen 2000. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, babe. Let's and team, everybody, let's knock this out. Okay. Okay, it's a color photo. The first thing that always stands out to me is that color versus black and white. Okay, Mary can confirm she can see it too, so awesome. Okay. I love the fact that I've got you, just fun fact, you positioned so that you're actually appearing over the ad. So, oh well, don't tell anybody. Anyway, okay, color
Okay.
photo. Um, the car is interesting. Car of those
I
big
picked up on the
giant
car right
white
away
walls.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kristen made it.
Hey,
Kristen just got
Kristen.
here.
Oh, she's like, this is
Oh boy.
Kristen, welcome in. This is picture number one.
You just in
Of
time.
course you can join. You're just in
Yep.
time. We literally just got it working. So
Yep.
she's like, yes, game on.
I'm gonna
Yep.
beat all y'all's tails.
Yeah, yeah. She's
Okay.
so for it. So yeah, I picked up on the car like right away. So like the
Big white
car I think
walls.
is going to help people guess the age of this picture for sure. Um and it's funny. I'm going to actually I'm picking up my iPad for a second to just kind of
Of course.
glance at this picture a little
Yeah,
bit better.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Um
You know, you could also put it on your TV too if you want to follow it that way if it is easier. But anyway,
it's okay. I think
okay.
it's funny.
All
I look at
right.
even just like the hot dog stand in the back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right away, like I find right away, like the signage is helping a little bit. The signage of the hot dog stand I was telling you.
You know,
Um,
Nick's got a first guess in. Nick's saying
he
63.
does. He
Yeah.
absolutely has a quick guess
Mm.
in there.
Um,
Um,
I
Coca-Cola,
what about the woman's
Sam
outfit?
Gables.
You know, Kristen's really great about guessing time or periods in time based upon the clothing. She was really doing it awesome the other day. Um,
I know.
Meredith's guessing early 50s, 51.
I I think I think I'm ready to put my guess in too. Um,
Victory. 90.
here
Okay.
we go. That's my guess.
Your guess is 67. Oh, we got a wide range of guesses here. Okay.
Oops, I dropped my glasses.
Um, I'm 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 torn on this, but I'm thinking late.
Oh wait, time out for a second.
Uh-huh.
So are we gonna do it a little bit differently for points? The other day you were given like points, but we had a few ties. So like if you tie with someone and you both guess the right answer, is it 1 point? But if you're the
It
person that gets the closest answer to it, you'll get two.
well, I mean, it's
Switch it
all the
up, I
same.
think.
It's all proportional. I was gonna give sure if well, I tell you what, whoever got closest, I was giving a point to, and then we had a tie. I kind of gave them each like half a point. But I mean, we could go
Mm,
2-1. It's just the same.
half a point. Stingy.
It's proportional. It's the same thing. I'm
I
going to
know.
now guess. All right. Has everybody got their guesses in?
Well, we have
Okay.
63, 51, 67. No, no, Kristen, that's not the way that works. It's a 1 year guess. You don't get to guess two guesses. We're going to give you 10 more seconds to narrow it down to 1 year.
I'm gonna. I mean, I'm gonna say, and by the way, I, I don't put myself in the point category. Like I'm just, you know,
I know you don't.
I want the
Come
rest
on,
of y'all.
Kristen. We need that final guess, Kristen.
The one on the far left is in a T-link dress, cinched waist, and short heels. Classic post World War II silhouette that stayed popular until 1955.
So is that her
Yeah.
guess? Is she guessing 55?
I don't I don't read that as her guess. I'm reading that that's her upper bound. So it's
All
oh,
right, there we
okay.
go. She
All
said
right.
55. All
55.
right,
Okay. And she's
let's
probably
do it.
right. She was spot on. I was gonna say late 50s. So I'm gonna say 1958. I'm
Okay,
probably wrong. Kristen's probably got it right. I think we got all the guesses here for everyone
go
who's here
for it.
tonight. Let's do it.
Do it.
1953.
Oh, see, you're ahead of
Okay.
us a little bit because
Yeah, the stream is going to be a little bit um
I don't
delayed.
see it yet. It's very delayed
Yeah.
on my side. There
Yeah,
we go.
there
Okay.
you go.
It's not 53, it's 58. No, that was your
No,
guess, I guess. Oh, okay.
no,
Wow,
it
it is
was
very
yeah.
delayed from when
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
So
Okay.
this is
Sorry, what
actually
was
a
it?
tie.
63 or 53?
53. So we got a tie here
How do we got a
because
tie?
because Meredith was off 2 years and Kristen was off by 2 years.
No,
So
but
we have
hold
a
on. Okay, yeah.
I mean, unless we're playing by Price is Right rules, which is you can't go over. I'm just kidding.
Well,
Kristen would kill me.
they're both
They're
two
both two.
years away, so it is a tie, so give them both a point.
Okay, we're gonna give them both a point. Okay, all right. Round one.
Oh, Kristen's kicking her own butt. She's like,
Yeah.
man, I should have said 54.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. Kristen and Meredith
All right.
each
Next
get a
picture,
point.
gentlemen.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Next
I'm like, you have
round.
to hit this picture because it's so
Okay.
delayed.
Yeah. Oh, can I go full screen on this? Oh, I can. Okay. Nice. Okay. That should be a little bit easier to see.
Well, hold
Okay.
on. We got to catch up with you.
Okay. Well, yeah. Um, okay.
That's why I said you absolutely need to hit it quicker
Got it.
when you're tallying the points to get
Okay.
it to like come up. Oh,
Got it.
okay. No, 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 no. Show us the whole picture
That
first.
is the whole picture.
That is?
Yeah,
No, part of it is hiding on my screen.
no, it's when I zoom in, it's taking up what when I hit the zoom in button, it hides the
Okay.
bar at the bottom. So this is the whole picture that you're staring at.
Got
Okay,
it. Okay.
here we go.
No,
All
it was
right.
my screen. I'm just having
Um,
technical difficulties over.
okay.
All right.
Um, okay, black and white. Right out the
I was just
gate.
going to say, I'm going to say your famous words like, oh, black and white. This is an old timey photo.
Here you go.
But
Yeah. Uh
I don't know if it really is, though. Like, it's old enough, but you can always take a black and white photo.
yeah, but I don't think. I mean, I don't think I guess what I would say is I think these pictures do tend to reflect the technology of the camera. So once color's available, they're color
Sure.
photos. I think. Could be wrong. Okay, let me put a couple hyphens in here to kind of separate out. Um, okay, Meredith's wondering 1932. I'm just looking for clues here. I mean, you got two gentlemen sitting at a desk, black and white photo. Ah, looks like a dated office building
Can you zoom in for us, if you
where,
don't mind?
yeah, absolutely.
I just kind of want to see, I want to see the books behind the gentleman, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. It's books on the top shelf and like empty shelves below it.
It hasn't even moved on our side yet, hun.
Oh, got it.
Just letting you know. So don't zoom out yet because we're
Oops.
still waiting to catch up with you.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah, I was just kind of wondering, like that fourth or fifth book in, like there was some prominent like writing on it, and I was like, is there any clues back there? But it's so grainy that you can't really tell. So
Yeah. Um, the suit,
you need to move
I'm
us out
looking,
again.
yeah. Well, I'm zoomed in still, but I'm kind of looking at the gentleman on the left. He's got
Meredith
something,
says, are they famous? I don't know, Mer.
he's got something attached to like his outer jacket. I don't know. I don't know if that's like keys dangling down. I don't think that's a cigar in his hand.
It is.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Is that a
Oh
cigar?
yeah. That's
Okay,
a
all
that's
right.
a that's a big fat
Pre-stock
cigar.
market
And
crash.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what that ring is in his pocket in the front of him. Like he's got a ring down near his waist.
Yeah,
And it's like, is that
exactly.
a key ring? Is that glasses? I don't know what that is. It's
I wanted
weird.
that glass on the table is like an ashtray for the cigar.
I believe it is. That's what
Okay.
I thought it was right away. They look like
Okay.
they're doing like important business. Like these are like lawyers or something to me. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna guess. Gosh,
I've
I
got
like
my
Meredith's
guess.
guess. What's that?
I have my
Okay.
guess.
All right. All right. Everyone get your guess in. All right, Lena, you got 28. Meredith sticking with 32. All right.
That might be all of us right now.
Okay. Well, we don't have Kristen's guess yet, at least.
No, no, no. Oh yeah, that's right. We have Kristen left.
Okay. All right. I don't I for me, while we're just sitting here, I'm I'm thinking like the quality of this photo and being it black and white makes me think that might even it might even get into the 40s perhaps. All right, Kristen says
Well, that's
1929
that's the only thing that has me like second guessing my guess is I feel like the photo is very clear.
for
And if I think
for a black and white
for
photo.
yes, yeah, um you know what? I'll stick with it, but I yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna
Okay,
probably
put
be
your
wrong.
guess in.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go.
I have a feeling Nick and Shannon had to jump because the count of people watching went down, so I think
Yep.
that is all your guesses. So,
Got it. Okay. I'm I'm gonna go 1941. I mean, okay, let's do it.
okay.
Oh man, I was so wrong.
We don't even see what it is yet.
Oh, so wrong. 1924.
Am I the closest? Am I the closest? I am.
Yeah, you
I
are.
am. All right.
You are. You got it, babe. All right. What do we say? We're doing 2 points for the winner, outright winner for a round?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
Kristen had a delay in there where she was like 1929, 1931, but yeah.
All right.
It's weird.
Wow.
Meredith says she sees it at the same speed as you, but I'm suffering a delay over here. So,
Okay. Well, I was okay. I do too. Lena is slow. Goodness. Okay. Round three. Okay. That's Malcolm X. That's absolutely who that is. That's Malcolm X. Oh,
sure, if
sorry.
you say so.
The delay is sorry. I know. Sorry.
No, go with it. Go with it for everybody else because
Yeah.
honestly, if I'm holding you up, I hate that. But like, yeah, like I don't even see the picture yet. So I don't know what's going on my side. I'm just going to
Okay.
kind of try and reset somehow, but
Okay.
continue on. Keep going. Keep going.
Well, we've got a picture here of Malcolm X. Um,
See if that helps.
and
I can't wait. Hmm.
gosh,
I
when
I
was
I
he a
would like to
prominent
put my I
figure?
was gonna say I'd like sorry, Kristen's asking the same thing I was. Kristen says zoom in on the paper. I absolutely need you to zoom in on the paper. That is our demand.
Well,
Although I feel like his hand is going to be strategically placed over any date that we could
yeah,
potentially see.
yeah.
Sorry, have you zoomed?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see what I mean? Uh-huh. Yeah,
I
they're not
I
gonna
don't
give you anything like that.
I don't know if there's. I mean, I'm trying to remember. I mean, he was part in around the civil rights movement. Um, albeit perhaps taking different approaches and say like Martin Luther King Jr. But I think it was still in around the same time, if history serves me correctly. So yeah, 1960s. Um, again, I really like Meredith's guess. I'm okay. All right, let's start getting our guesses in there.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'm I'm gonna undercut you ever so slightly. Kristen, 1963 for sure. Is it during one of X's famous okay. Okay. I was gonna guess 64. That's what I meant by undercutting you a bit. So, okay, I think we've got all of our guesses in. Let's find out. I feel like someone's gonna get this on the nose. Here we go. 63. Okay.
So Kristen and Meredith both guessed
Yes.
63. So
Wow.
they're both getting a point tonight.
Again, they tied on round one.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, my guess went out the window the minute Meredith was like, he died in 65. And I guess 66. So,
Yeah.
I
Oh, so close.
knew that round wasn't mine.
Okay. Listen, look at Kristen.
Like,
Bam.
bam, bam.
Okay. All right. Next
Oh.
round. Photo four is coming up. Oh, okay. We have almost like we've got like 10
Oh.
people almost eating some Asian food in a restaurant. Clearly a restaurant. Color photo. Um, I think this is I don't think this is a terribly old photo.
Can I
Uh,
don't think it would be either. Can you go like a close up on the sign on the wall?
hmm Being I don't have I can't read that. If I did, then he'd kind of like if it was like,
I never
for
even saw
example,
you zoom in on it.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
there we
I was
go.
I was there. Yeah, see, Meredith's thinking
Mm.
what I'm thinking. Meredith says maybe early 2000s. That's what I was going with this. I don't think it's okay. Kristen said zoom in on the uniform. Maybe she can tell which district. Okay. Kristen says this is
Maybe it's
Japanese.
Japanese.
Okay.
I feel
Mm,
like the hat on her head is screaming early 2000s to me.
yeah. I think
Like,
I think the
seriously.
hat and the photo color, like the quality of this photo screams early 2000s. like around the time that digital cameras were really like just barely in the market.
That's not like
Um,
a flip phone sitting in front of that guy eating with the chopsticks, is it? Like
no,
that's a
I
wallet,
think I
right?
think that looks like his wallet. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's also interesting, right? Because you don't see anybody with a flip phone.
You don't see anyone with a phone at
I mean,
all.
I'm sorry, a phone at all. You don't see anyone with a phone at all, which for 10 people, 10 younger people at that, nearly 10 people at that, you don't see a single smartphone. I'm thinking this is I'm I'm guessing, well, I have my guess. I mean, I don't mind sharing it. I'm gonna get, I mean, we're sharing this openly anyway. I'm gonna guess 2005. Okay. Meredith is guessing 2010. Okay. You're guessing 2001. Okay. All right. Once we get Kristen's guess, we're gonna submit. Ah, okay. Okay. Good point. Okay.
Okay,
Kristen,
that's why.
yeah. Okay.
She'd
I,
know. She lived there.
okay. I'm still gonna say based on the color and the quality, I'm still thinking early 2000s. Ooh, Kristen undercut me by one. Man, okay. All right. Here we go. 2000, I'm putting in 2005. No, yeah, that's what I said, 2005. Here we go. Oh, 2002. You
I'm
you got
so
it.
my screen is so zoomed out, I don't even see the date. Mm.
Uh, Well, I know we're getting a bit of
Oh,
delay
there
for
we
you
go.
at least.
Yep.
You won.
I know. Yay.
You I mean, you guessed 2001. You were off by a
Yeah.
year. Kristen was off by 3. I was off by, sorry, Kristen was off by 2. I was off by 3.
Uh-huh.
And Meredith was off by 8. So you won that round.
Thank you.
I okay, this is okay, funny story. Well, you're if we're splitting points for people who tie, well, you are comfortably in the lead because you've won 2 rounds. So you have, as we enter into the fifth and final round, y- Lena, you've got 4 points. Um, and then because Kristen and Meredith have tied in the 2 other rounds, uh, they've got 2 points apiece total.
Okay.
So just to tie, just to tie, have a chance, then either Kristen or Meredith need to win outright. And then for us to have like a bonus round to determine
So they
ultimate
most
winner.
likely will because I'm usually not good at this game. So just saying.
Okay, here we go. Next picture. Okay, now I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be really honest. Most of the pictures so far, I don't feel like I've had a lot of tonight. I don't feel like a lot of the pictures have had a lot of visual clues. I feel like this one might be rich for us to like mine through and pick apart. So let's dig in, shall we? Okay. All right. Um, all right. We have clearly got a bunch of protesters uh look like it's an energy protest.
Sure luck is what I feel. Oh, what does that say? Something greedy enterprise?
Yeah, this is a
Big, does that
yeah, Piggy
wait,
Greedy
stop.
Enterprises.
Oh,
PGE is probably the name of an energy company because I also see a
Okay.
sign here called something energy equals more jobs. Alien, uh, yeah. What? Are you
Yeah, you're
kidding
right.
me?
Something energy, more jobs.
That looks like a scout uniform. The numbers on the shoulder. Interesting. The girl in red looks kind of 70s-ish. Yeah, the
I don't
outfit.
know. I don't know if that would be like a scout uniform or if that's like a biker.
Oh, well, there's that too. Alternative. Alternative energy equals more jobs. Good point. Kristen has better reading skills than I do. Why I couldn't read that. She's right.
Hmm.
No. Yeah.
I saw some Adidas there on the feet.
I know. I saw that too. This is screaming. I mean, I agree with Meredith. I think this whole picture to me is screaming 70s. I mean, a lot of Adidas in here. And it's the color. This is an older
The
color photo.
plaids, like
Yeah.
the plaids. Uh,
I'm thinking early
the
70s.
the girl. A lot of the women have bell bottoms on,
Uh, okay.
like that wide legged, like bell bottomy look.
Is that going to be into the 70s or like late 60s?
Early 70s for sure, for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
And I only know that because even like my parents were married in the 70s, and I
Right.
specifically remember there is one picture of my mom during their honeymoon, and she's got a pair of jeans on and they are absolute like little bell bottoms. So I think definitely bell bottoms went like late 60s, early 70s.
Okay. The cars
Um
are another clue.
yeah.
Kristen says PGE to Pacific Gas Electric, which was protested in the mid 70s for rate hikes and environmental concerns. Oh, and Tony made it. Hi, Tonio Tower.
Kristen
Glad to
sounds
have
like
you.
she's Googling a lot to help her out right
Google,
now.
I mean, Kristen, you better not be Googling.
How would she know this?
I had, I,
Hello, Tony. Welcome
uh,
in.
so glad to have you, Tony. Okay, we're gonna put a pin in the whole Googling thing because I actually had an instance with that at work for a game we played at work. I know you're like, why are you playing games at work? Come back to that. Okay. Tony, we are playing Chrono Photo, um, where you have to look at the photo and guess what year the picture was taken. And with the promise that the photo's not been edited. It's at least it's been taken by the camera. Um, oh, Kristen, you can't Google PGE.
Can you Google this stuff, Kristen?
I'm about to dock a point. Just kidding. So we're looking at this photo, and we're locking in our guesses for what year this is going to be. A lot of us are thinking, well, I don't want to bias answers, but a lot of conversation around the type of clothing, the signs about protests, a lot of bell bottoms, a lot of plaid, a lot of Adidas on the feet of people. Um,
I'm
yeah,
guessing 77. I don't know why. I'm just doing it.
yeah. I'm I'm feeling a bit earlier, personally. Um, oh,
Ooh, good
okay.
guess.
Okay. Um,
Kristen, this is the only time I did it.
um, okay. Okay. Does everybody have their guesses in? Let me think here. Meredith
It's
said
just you.
75.
It's oh no, no.
Okay.
Kristen didn't guess yet.
Okay. Let's get Kristen's guess in and we're gonna
Meredith said
go.
75. I
Yep.
said 77. Tony's got a good guess with 67. So it's just
77
you and
was a great year, just so we're
Kristen.
clear. Just saying.
Perhaps.
Okay. Let's get Kristen's guess in here and then we're gonna submit. I'm gonna I'm okay. I'm gonna go
Hey, she says 74.
I don't I'm gonna guess I don't want am I gonna guess over somebody? I don't want to compete with somebody. I'm gonna guess 72. All right, 74,
Okay.
75, 77, 67, 75. Okay, let's do it. 78.
Oh, was I close? Oh, I was close.
No, you were closest. You win.
Ooh, yeah.
You did win.
Wow. I
He did
normally suck
win.
at this game. It was just my lucky night.
Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, first off, congratulations. Like that's awesome.
Thank you.
78. Um, Very cool. Well, but hold on. Before we yes, cheers to the winner. But hang on a second. Tony just got here. Let me throw
He
something
did.
out here. Tony just got here. I'm glad he's here. And your fireworks that we're hoping to at least try to catch.
Oh
Um,
no, I don't hear you.
uh-oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Uh-oh.
We may have lost Jason.
Hang on.
Can
Um,
anybody hear me? Let me know.
yeah.
Am I still here with you guys? I don't know. Uh-oh. Tech issues. Okay. All right. Um, Kristen, was that a yup for Jason or yup, you still hear me? I'm still with you. Um, he was the one running the stream tonight, so I just came into the room he was in, so I'm still learning this live stream stuff, guys. So bear with me because he's the techie guy, not me. Um, I could absolutely be sitting here talking to myself right now. Oh, okay. All right. All right. You guys are hanging out with me and we're waiting for Jason to come back. Awesome. Oh,
Uh-huh.
Meredith. Yeah, the cats and dogs, they're not liking tonight. The fireworks really creep them out. So hold Freddie a little tighter tonight and keep him safe. Make him feel safe for sure. Um, yeah. Oswald's exactly the same. He doesn't like them whatsoever. So and our fireworks here is about 10 minutes away. So, I mean, if you guys all stick it out, I'm going to try to go out on my balcony at around 10 o'clock to see what we can see. I don't know if we'll see anything. Like I said, I run off of an iPhone, and sometimes iPhones are a little bit of a challenge at night. So, it may be okay. It might not be okay. Um, we'll see. But thanks for
Hmm.
playing the game. I
Mm, mm, mm. Testing.
Or not.
Or,
I say this is a lesson, a learning lesson for all that even though you have a techie boyfriend, if you're going to live stream, you better learn what's happening. Um, yeah, sorry. So, so yes, for anyone joining, it is hello, Magic Adventures. Welcome in. We were doing a live stream. You just missed our chrono photo game.
Alexa,
And
computer light on.
we're celebrating Happy Canada
Alexa, computer light
Day
on.
for anyone in Canada. Uh, we're also celebrating that our live stream tonight is our 100th video. So we got to triple digit videos. And we also hit 250 subscribers. So the timing was right to have us hop online together and just have a little bit of fun. And so we got online and we did it again tonight.
Do you have me
Um,
back?
Jason's having a little bit of a tech problem on his side. So I'm just trying to keep the stream going
Now I can't hear
till my
anybody.
techie guy comes back. For anyone joining right now. And if you haven't already done so, please like this video and subscribe. And we hope you stick around because we will absolutely have more content coming. We have a lot in our queue right now, a lot of editing to do, and super excited to get a lot of stuff out there to you guys. So, more to come, and hopefully more really fun live streams. I have a game that I think we could absolutely play one night that involves Disney. So, hoping that if we get a really good audience one night in with us, that that could be a super fun game to play. And so, uh, hopefully many of these streams to come. Uh, I keep seeing Jason try to like pop in and out, but I don't know if oh, they're hearing Jason, but I don't think they're hearing me anymore.
Hold on. Can you hear me now? How about now?
Hmm.
Okay, they can hear me now. Can you hear me back? So I I don't know why
I mean, I don't know if you can hear
we
me,
can
but
hear
I'm
you.
looking at the comments and people can hear you. I can't hear you.
You
Can
can't
you
hear
hear
me.
me?
I can. We can hear you just fine. Yes. Yes. Uh. Yep. Okay. I think Lena is leaving out. Coming back in. Sorry. For some reason, the camera tonight decided to like stop working. So yeah, I think Lena was having trouble hearing for some reason, so I think she's going to go back out, come back in. I know how to bring her back in once I see her. So once I see her rejoin, I'll get her back in. But hey, sorry for the technical delay here. It happens, right? I think first time happening. So and I don't know why it's getting dark all of a sudden, but we're having all sorts of fun tonight all of a sudden. So we get Lena back in here. Um, I think I can actually probably fix. Yeah, they do. Sorry, I didn't get a proper chance to say hi, Mike. Hello to you guys. Hope you all are doing well tonight. With me. Okay, all right. There we go. I think we're getting back online with the right phone and right everything. So bear with me here. Okay, awesome. Let me get. See, Elena's coming back in here. Just bear with us. We're going as quick as we possibly can. Okay, sent. Okay, all right. Oh, hi, Jen. Glad to have you. Glad to have you here too. Hope you guys are doing well. Had fun playing the trivia game the other day. It's some of the guessing like some of them required 7 colors. That was that was fun. Um, I forget the name that we are playing, but guessing like a lot of the colors involved in like what were the colors of like flower from Bambi. Yep, I hear you. Okay. All right, I hear you in my one ear. Let me get you back joined into the group. One moment, everybody. We got Lanny coming right back here in just a moment. Um, well, I don't see your video though. Your video's not on. I could hear you, but your video's not on yet. But bear with us, everybody. Trying to go as quickly as we possibly can. I think Lena's having to reset herself one more time. Challenged. Oh, try to come back in one more time, babe.
Hope everybody's having a great day today. Again, we are today we're celebrating today for us. It's a milestone. We hit 250 subscribers. So thank you everybody. Oh, why is so I just realized that that's not looking at the right camera. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Um, Sorry. Or oh, there's Lana coming in. And she's got her fireworks, so I'm getting her as fast as I can. Hang on, everybody. Okay. I'm going to get there we go. Full screen. Babe, it's perfect. Stay right where you are. Say hello, just so we can make sure we can hear you. There we go. We got fireworks. Happy Canada Day, everybody.
I don't even know if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
I'm so confused.
Yep, we can hear you just fine. Sounds like you might not be able to hear us, unfortunately.
Well, if you can hear me, hi, Davos. I don't know because I don't hear anybody. I don't hear Jason, nothing. So, so you guys probably can't hear it, but they're definitely like over there where the fireworks are is all a place in uh in Toronto, and they're doing like a huge festival. I can actually hear that they're piping music in with the fireworks, but oh, I tell you, I live way up in the sky, and the mosquitoes out here tonight are no joke. So
Yeah,
if you see
it's
me shake
yeah,
every
that
now
time of
and then,
year.
it's because I'm hitting them off. Sorry. Oh, I can actually hear people cheering. Wow, that crowd over there tonight, they're loud.
We are not together tonight, unfortunately. Um, so we are an international couple, um, and I am in Raleigh, North Carolina, and Lena is in Toronto. Um, and unfortunately, we're not together today. Um, cannot wait to be back together. That is for sure. But we're not physically together tonight. Thank you for everybody joining us tonight. Happy Canada Day. Again, just want to say thank you for all the love and support. Today we crossed 250 subscribers, but as we also say, we don't do this for the subscribers. It is just a nice outcome of the fun and then the joy that we're having together, that we love to share our journeys and to connect with people. And just thank you for all of that. And this live stream, um, albeit with perhaps a couple of fun adventures in and of itself, tonight is our 100th video. And again, that's because of the enjoyment that we're having together, um, all of our many travels together, and glad to share all this with all of you. And of course, like I said, happy Canada Day, and glad that you could join us tonight to play a game. I tell you what we'll do. I know we've been streaming for about an hour and a
That may
half.
have been it. I'm trying to figure it out.
Looks like there's something off into the background there, off in the distance.
It may not be done. I'm hanging out for a few moments just because that is set off like a hill over there. And sometimes they got like grounders that are like lower down and I
Hmm.
can't see them.
Oh, there's some off to the left there. So we're actually
I think that's
looking
what's happening right
towards.
now. I think that's what I'm kind of seeing like over there.
So I was on a trip, a personal trip, um, and we met in St. Augustine, Florida. Lana was on a trip herself as well, and we actually coincidentally, there was a story behind it, but we met on a beach in St. Augustine. Um, we met at the very, very end of 2022 in
Nope, I think
November,
that might be it, guys.
and have been inseparable ever since. Okay. Okay. Well, I tell you what, we're having trouble getting um, Lena's feed working perfectly. Um, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful city, beautiful place. Over, yeah, really amazing. Yeah, I don't, she can't hear us for some reason. I don't know why it's only working in one direction, and I hate that. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, much appreciated. And like I said, we met in late November 2022, but we only started this channel in April of last year. So we've only been going for about, 14, 15 months, close to 14 months actually at this point. So, but we're Disney lovers. I would say I've always enjoyed Disney, but I will be the first to say that Lana herself is the one who really um, um, yeah, Lena's the one who's really taught me to truly appreciate and love Disney. Um, I'll just say that before meeting her, most of the times were very um, go, 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 not really truly enjoying the magic and everything that is the Disney experience. And so it's been amazing, really amazing. Yeah, I'm I'm sorry, babe. I don't know what's happening there. We can hear you, but for some reason you're not able to hear us back. Um, and I am sorry about that. Ah, I've I don't know why. It's almost like the video stuff behind the scenes are not working. So I tell you what, I know it's late. First off, thank you, Lena, for sharing the fireworks with us. We did get to see those. I think you can hear us. Um, thank you for those. Um, those were amazing. Again, happy Canada Day, everybody. And in a few days here in the States, we will be having our fireworks. It's possible that I might stream some of the fireworks. Those from Raleigh, North Carolina. I might be able to do those. I can't guarantee it just because I'll be visiting with some family that I haven't seen in a very long time, and uh, just we'll just kind of see how all that goes. Yeah, they were great. If you listen very closely, we could actually hear the popping in the distance. Yeah, yeah. You do like that Tower of Terror, eh, Tony? We got very lucky when we were in Orlando just a few weeks ago, and we rode it because we were at Hollywood. Like I said, we were at Hollywood Studios that day. I think we got very lucky. We, hey, how many times did we drop? We dropped 4 times, was it? It seemed like we were one of the lucky crew that got many drops on our turn, so to speak. That was really, really cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay, awesome. Very good. I tell you what I will do, I know it's late in many parts. I will do um I will do not a whole 5 round game. I'm gonna do one picture on Chrono Photo just so everybody has a chance to partake in one picture. And we'll do that. And then after that, we'll probably close it up for the night. Again, just say thank you. Uh, for those who we've gotten to know over time. Oh, and we got Sierra here. Cruise and theme park guide just joined us. We're having technical difficulties, Sierra, unfortunately, and we're having some audio on the side with Lena. So unfortunately, she was with us earlier. She was just able to go broadcast some of the fireworks in Toronto, and uh, beautiful fireworks as we celebrate Canada Day and celebrate our equivalent holiday of sorts in just a few days here in the States on Friday, on July the 4th. Okay, all right. Want to find out okay, time out a second, really fast. So, Sierra Cruise and Theme Park Guide. Nick and Shannon, or Nick of Nick and Shannon from Ear to There Travel was here earlier. We laugh about this because the story, as it goes now, is the first time that I met you was jumping in your channel back in March and got to enjoy your stream and whatnot. It was your anniversary channel, and I won the giveaway that night, coincidentally. And then you know, secondly, congratulations. You achieved 3,000 subscribers just recently and had your 3,000 subscriber giveaway. And Nick wrote me to say he thinks Lane and I hacked the competition because we won we won the 3,000 subscriber giveaway too. I promise you, no hacking whatsoever. I'm we've talked about it. We both have, you know, some development and security and some other things in that space. I promise you, I'm not hacking your competitions. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. But for everyone else, you know, if you don't already know Nick and Shannon, please connect with them. They're great people. If you're not already following Cruise and Theme Park Guide, please, please, please follow Sierra and just, you know, and also our friends here. Tonio Tower, and Mike and Jen from Magic Adventures. This is great. It's again, I always love to give the shout outs and just love the support that we give each other. But um, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so I have my dad jokes too. I Yeah, Elena's eyes are always rolling because of said dad jokes. Um, I will say, yeah, lots of fun, lots of fun. So I tell you what I'll do. I know we played some games. I mean, I know people just got here if you want to play more, but I promise at least I'll do at least another chrono photo, for the people who got here. And we'll kind of go along with that. So. Um, I tell you what I'll do. I will play for about another 15 minutes for those who want to kind of hang around. We'll do that. We'll have some fun. I hate that Lana can't stay with us at the moment because we're having a technical issue. But with that, let's for those who want to hang out, let's do a few more photos and go with that. Well, whether it's one or two photos, it's gonna be we're gonna call it the lightning round of sorts. How's that? Bad luck. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let me jump over to the game. Okay, let me restart this. Um, all right, let me restart this. All right, bear with me here. Um, okay, okay, let me restart this. Hang on a second, let me refresh this. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll get through here. Okay, Jen wants to see Chrono Photo. Okay, if you're here for it, I'm here for it. Okay, Lance here for it. Yep. Yeah, I will take it offline, but I've learned something about why the phone died, so I think I can have that fixed for the future. So, okay, let's roll. All right, first photo. Um, and by the way, these photos are unedited and untouched. So what you see is what you get. Take your clues, color, lack of color, whatnot. Now your guess is, Jen, you have to guess what year is the photo. For those who are playing with us right now, and I'll put a little separator in here, the way we're doing it now is if you are the closest, if you're the closest, you're going to get 2 points. All right. If you tie, and boy, we've had a lot of ties lately. Holy cow. If you tie, you each get 1 point. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So let's roll. Here's our photo. Um, you can start throwing your guesses out. I will talk through what I see. I see a color photo. I see a bunch of people at some sort of celebration, get together. Not likely a wedding celebration. I don't think they're dressed nice enough for a wedding celebration. Um, Color photo, not a super great quality photo. Um, I'm gonna say, like one of our other photos that we did, probably maybe this might be, yeah, late 90s, early 2000s. I'm thinking it might, a lot of grain in there. I'm thinking it may not be a digital photo. Okay. The outfits don't look, they don't look that dated either. A lot of y'all guessing mid 90s. Okay. Looks like a modern, like a bar scene area. If I zoom in, I thought those might be like security cameras. Is the guy in front holding a digital something or another? Oh, his phone. That looks like a very, that looks like a kind of like a little bit boxy style camera, I think. Yeah, Polaroid. Yeah. Okay. The leather jacket also makes me, the brown leather jacket makes me think that this is perhaps older than I thought it was. I don't I could be wrong. All right. Oh, Sierra's coming in at 2010. Okay. Um, okay. All right. I tell you what, let's get our guesses in. Final call for guesses. Okay. All right. Um, all right. I'm gonna get my guess in. I'm gonna go 19. Ah, geez, I'm struggling on this one. I'm going 1995. Hopefully I'm not hopefully I'm not you know. Okay. All right, Kristen's going 2007. We got a wide range on this one. Okay, let's do it. Let's see where we end up. And the answer is 2005. Wow. Okay, Kristen, you came in at 2007. You're two away. I was not even close. I was way far away, 10 years off. Lena, 12 years off. 15, 9. Okay. Kristen, you got it. All right. Kristen gets it. Okay. All right. You get Kristen's done awesome tonight, by the way. Okay, she did. She got that round. Okay, let's move on to the next. Round two. Okay. Now this, I'm gonna say right out the gate. Let me put a little divider in here. I'm gonna say out the gate. This is gonna be a recent photo. Um, this looks very sharp. I don't know how well it's coming through for y'all, but this is this is this seems like a really sharp photo taken. Watch me be wrong. Um, I don't recognize the building. I'm guessing, I want to guess Eastern European, maybe, perhaps. Just kind of trying to judge by the architecture. Um, I can't- Hey, you win some, you lose some, everybody, right? Okay. Like I said, the sharpness of the photo right out the gate stands out to me. Yeah, the vivid hair colors, Kristen. I noticed that right away. The girl or woman, I should say, down here in the lower right-hand corner with her purple hair. Yeah. Um, the clothing style, okay, I mean, looks looks very modern for like fall or winter. I mean, everyone's in, got jackets, coats, jeans, basically. Um, but I think everything's very modern. Like, you could walk down, look, and go get to the fall, the winter this year. I think you'd find people wearing the same clothing style. What do we have here? Almost looks like a security barricade or something. Post-COVID. You know what? You're right, Kristen, because look here, we've got two women. One is wearing a mask. One is, well, she's kind of in the middle. She's wearing it, she's not wearing it. But the fact that she's masking it up, that instantly gives us a clue. That narrows it down right away, right? Okay, guesses. Let's get them in there. Great, great, great pick catch on that, Kristen. Think- Looking for other clues while people start putting their guesses in. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Um,
Hard to say for those two specific individuals. Um, you know, a mix of people. Okay. I bet. Yeah, I bet it's probably harder to see this on a smaller, like a mobile device. Probably like an iPad, bigger screen probably is going to benefit people. Okay. All right. Last call for guesses. All right. Yeah, that one's clearly the focus is the I don't, I'm gonna say it's a church. It's gotta be a church. The focus was clearly the church in the distance, but the people I think are the ones that are giving it away. Okay, Lena's going super recent. You can't guess current year, which is interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go 2022 myself. We've got a couple 2023. Oh, okay. Kristen's been here. All right. Okay, here we go. That's one thing I don't, that's one thing I wish that they would do. I wish it'd be nice if you could like get like even a tidbit of information of like where the photo was taken or a little bit of background of the photo. I mean, you stare at it long, and if you're kind of wondering what's going on, it'd be nice to kind of like fill in the missing details. So here we go. All right, three, two, one. 2021. Okay. All right. All right. Tony had 2023. Lena 2024. Okay. Oh, uh, cruise and theme park guide. Sierra on the nose. Got it. More 2023s. Jen from Magic Adventures. 2020 or 2008. Okay. Okay. All right. Round two goes to, wow. Very good. Yep. Round two goes to cruise and theme park guide. Sierra got it. Okay. All right. Let's do I tell you what, sounds like people are having fun. Let's round out. Let's do another. Okay. It's Chris is gonna grab her photo albums of Ireland. Okay, here we go. Third photo. If you guys are hanging around, well, I tell you what, if you guys want to finish out the photos, if you're still here for the game, I'll do it. Okay, here we go. Round three. Um, right off the bat, black and white photo. Wow, look at this. Hotel rooms. 50 cents and up? Wow. Thanks, inflation. Um, I like the people watching and pictures taking to make up stories about it. Yep. Y'all are guessing early 50s. I think it's okay. I feel like it's earlier than that, but maybe it's the cars. Like I I mean for 50 cents. I mean, let's look at I mean the cars really jump out, right? Were those cars in the 50s? I thought those would be earlier than the 50s. That's me. Again, 50 cents enough for a hotel room. That just seems I feel like it would have been more maybe in the 50s. I mean, I wasn't around then, but um okay. I mean, it's a town nestled up against a mountain. We've got a house or a building that looks like it's been demolished. Okay. We're all watching. Oh, yeah, I like Sierra's guess, 1936. Okay. Yeah, I think I can't believe it's in the 50s. Like these cars and that hotel price. Okay, all right, people, let's get our guesses in. Okay, Jen says those cars are early 50s. Okay, all right. You know, probably right about that. I'm probably thinking even simpler cars are back to like the 20s and the 30s, 30s in particular. I feel like there's just something else here. See, Lena's going right where I was landing. I was landing somewhere in the 40s. I think she probably took the sweet spot of where my head was at. Okay, all right. We all are. That's the fun here. And we won't know who's right until I hit that button. Okay. All right, last call for final guesses. Okay. All right, here we go. I am going to put in 19, whoops, wrong way. 1948. All right. Oh, Kristen's calling out a 1938 Master Chevrolet Master Deluxe. Okay. Hey, I'm not touching your 45. I can claim the 48 though. Okay, Kristen's going 38. All right, here we go. 1937. Okay. All right. All right, let's look back at the guesses. Okay. I'm going to go back up to the top here. Wow. Okay. I think we're going to have a tie. I think we're going to have a tie. So, Kristen guessed 38. Lena guessed 48. But Cruise and Theme Park Guide, Sierra guessed 36, which means they're both off by 1 year. And I don't think we had any direct hits. I see a 53 from Jen at Magic Adventures. Tony was at 51. I think he was our first guess. So we've got a tie. We've got a tie. Wait a minute, hold on. Is it favorite car? Is it the clothing? I feel like you've got a lot of inside tracks on this, Kristen. So, okay. All right. Three. All right. Kristen got round three. That's 2 points. That's two more points for her. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my apologies. Kristen and Sierra. Just said that myself. They each got 1 point. Wow. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I'll jump on to the next picture here. Right now, I would say we've got Kristen with 3 points. No, sorry, Kristen with 4 points. No, it would help if I could actually like count. Um, we've got a tie. Both Kristen and Sierra have 3 points apiece. Simple as that. Okay, let's get on to the next photo. Okay. Is my math off? I have Kristen winning round one for 2 points. Sierra won round two for two, or she got 2 points there, and then you split round three. They each have 3 points. All right, here we go. Oh, all right. Uh, okay, here we go. Last two pictures for tonight. All right. We've got a black and white photo. Let me zoom in here. Black and white photo.
using an Oh, hi there, Bert. Glad to have you. Welcome. Super glad you could make it tonight. We are we're celebrating our 250 subscribers that we reached today and our 100th video and happy Canada Day. And on Friday we'll be saying happy July 4th to everybody and we're playing a couple we're just playing out a few more photos of chronograph. Sure, chrono photo for the night. So if you're not already familiar, all you got to do is type in the chat, guess the year that the photo was taken. The photo is unedited and untouched. So be it for clues, or sorry, for colors or clothing or whatever you see in the picture, let that be your indicators to help you guess what year the picture was taken. So here we go. This photo, um, let's see here. Black and white photo stands out. Gentlemen in okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Gentlemen indoors, very formal, not I don't think in a business setting, but still in a suit. Right? Or still in a suit, jacket and tie. Uh that's an old style is that an old style r- radio or some other type of phonograph? I mean, I don't want to say record player because I don't see records either. What is that exactly? What is that exactly? The wicker chair. Now, interesting. That looks like, gosh, it almost looks like a six terminal car battery sitting right there. Um, what else can we find? Wicker chair. I'm thinking this is very, very early. You're staring at it. No Google searches. Okay. You cannot use Google. Don't do Google search. Don't do Gemini. Don't do Baird and Copilot and whatever. Nope, don't do it. Yeah, use your noggin, okay? Okay, I was thinking it was a radio. I thought he's got his hands on some some dials, some tuners. Well, probably tuner and volume, right? Yeah. Um, looks like something you might see like almost in like one of the Indiana Jones, rides. Um, let's see here. Yeah. Okay, let's get our guesses in. Second to last picture, everybody. Okay. Okay. I laugh because as people are putting their guesses in, we we played a game at work where we kind of shared a photo of what we kind of shared pictures at work and I shared where people where actually Relaine and I were at. We're at Ohana one night. We had a picture taken of us, but it wasn't clear necessarily that we were at Ohana. And I posted the picture at work, and one of the girls who was playing the game there at work, she's like, "Yeah, Google Gemini says you're at Disney Polynesian Resort. You're at Ohana." I'm like, "Thanks." So anyway, made me laugh nonetheless. So this is our fourth out of five pictures. We have a tie right now. So we have a tie between Kristen and Cruise and Theme Park Guide. Um, they both have 3 points apiece. If you get if you are on the money or if you tie, or sorry, if you are the closest out by yourself, you get 2 points. If you tie with somebody, you got to split the points. You're going home with 1 point apiece at that point. So, all righty. Got some guesses here. All right. All right, Sierra's saying 29. Jen with Magic Adventures, 1932. Kristen's going 1924. Um, um, we can have a whole different talk about AI for another day. Yeah. I'm gonna go early on this one, and it's probably earlier than it ought to be. I'm okay. All guesses in. 10 seconds to go. Last call for final guesses. All right. Five, four, three, two, one. I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be too early. I think the quality of the photo is gonna prove me wrong. I think it's gonna be later than this, but okay. Here we go. 1924. Wow. Kristen. Kristen gets it again. Holy cow. Okay. And I think she was the only person who, I mean, she got it on the money. I'm looking back through the chat. Yeah, Kristen, rock that. Okay. Oh, Bert, thank you so much. Lena, who is the better half of Walking Beyond Borders, we had some technical difficulties and she's here in the chat. But she was here with us early, so stick with us for joining our journey, and you'll catch us both together on a future live stream where you see us both. So thank you for subscribing and joining us tonight. Kristen, you got it. Wow, 1924. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, educated guesses are sometimes the right guesses. Okay, well, here we go. Here it is. This is it. I feel like I feel like mouse talk, un unprovoked, like promote. There you go. The other day when he's doing, if you ever watch him, the bracketology and really building up. Here's the situation. We're on our last photo of the night. Okay. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you. Look, can't do it without you and everyone else here. It's fun to hit 250. Um, really happy to hit. That's why we really want to celebrate today, with today being 250 and our 100th video. But here's the situation. We're on our last photo. I'm about to pop it up here. In fact, I'll go ahead and pop it up here. So y'all can start loading. So I know there's a delay. Um, we had a tie, not anymore. So right now, we've got Kristen with 5 points. We've got Cruise and Theme Park Guide um, with 3 points. So Sierra, to send this into overtime and have a chance, you're it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope. You've got to get it, or else, Kristen, you take the cake. There you go. Um, yeah, let's see what happens here. So here we go. Let's get into the photo. Um, the first time I did this a week or so ago, where from North Neverland, Mandy was with us, Mandy and Mike. I did awesome that night, and I'm bombing tonight. So it happens. Okay, let's get into the photo here. All right. Older photo, black and white. But football. Um, so we can I'm gonna guess pro football. I want to guess pro football, but this is probably back in the day when I mean, this is probably the early. I mean, look, we've had 50 some odd Super Bowls. This is probably this is probably 50, up to 50 years ago. Probably, in fact, that's actually a good. I bet.
Gosh, but that would mean that this would be only like 70s. Did we have football before? We would have had football before the big leagues, the American League and the National League, like joined together into the NFL. I think that's what's going to be happening here, I bet. Because I think we've only had what 55 some odd years of like Super Bowls. That would mean if that were the case, this would be like 1970. We'd have color photos in 1970. Yeah, those stands are packed, right? And this might be college football is what we're staring at, I bet. I bet that's what it is. I bet we're staring at, we might be staring at, I don't know, old, like this could be like a Michigan football game, for example. Um, I don't know. Okay. Other clues, I mean, other clues, I'll be honest with you, there's not a lot of information in this photo because it's the stand, like I said, the people in the background, take up a large, portion. You've got just a few men in the frame holding a football. Now, I will say this: the helmets. You know what? This kind of makes me kind of fast forward a little bit more to like more recent. The helmets look to be of the sturdier kind, right? They don't look like those older style helmets where it was basically like leather cloth wrapped around your head and good luck, right? Um, so you know what, Jen, Magic Adventures, you you might be you might be right. Early 70s. This might be, oh man, I'm so torn. Part of me wants to go within 50, 55 years, and part of me wants to go earlier. So the people in the back are blurred. Yeah, I mean they are. But that could also be, the camera focus, right? Natural camera focus. Or how they did the focal length of the shot itself. Um, I'm okay. Guesses. Let's get some guesses in. Let's get some guesses in here. Uh, there's not a lot of there's just not, you know what's interesting to me? I mean, it kind of goes with the period, I imagine. Like those they're on those are they're wearing, I wouldn't even call those cleats. And if you look at the field, that field, that's not even like a true grass field. I don't know if I'd say that that's astroturf. Like, ah, yeah, yeah, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it for everybody. Um, okay, got our guesses. We got our guesses in. All right. 5 more seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. I'm I'm gonna go 73. Let's see where we end up. Okay, this is potentially for all the marbles. 1970. Okay, let's see who came closest. All right, I was off by 3. Kristen was off by 9. Lena off by 5. Cruising theme park guide Sierra off by 8. Um, I oh, Magic Adventures. Jen, 1972. I think Jen just got it by 1 year. She beat me by 1 year. Okay, congratulations, Magic Adventures. You got the last and final photo of the night. What that means is Cruise and theme. Oh, sorry, Kristen. I was excited. Kristen, you pulled it out. You are tonight's big winner. Awesome. Congratulations, Kristen. Great job. Fantastic. Awesome. So cool. Okay, everybody. Awesome. I tell you what, hey, we've been doing this for over 2 hours. We went a lot of different ways, a lot of different places. We had some technical difficulties. We had fireworks. We talked for a little bit, gave you some updates. Just thank you. Just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of this adventure that Lane and I are on. I know that technical difficulties are keeping Lena from actually being able to be seen and heard at the moment. But I know that I definitely speak for both of us when I say thank you. We love this. We love your support. We love the connections and the fun that we're having together. And we want to continue to support each of you. And just thank you. And when we are in Orlando and or in other places that we can collide and meet up and say hello out in the parks or whatnot, we're going to make it happen. Just sometimes the schedules don't always line up that way, but hey, each of you, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your evening. Get some sleep wherever you are. Bert, thank you for. I know it happens. Technical difficulties, they happen. um, I'll only feel like a failure if I don't learn from it. And I think I've learned some of what to fix for tonight, and we'll kind of work on the rest. So, um, everybody, again, thank you for your support. Visit all of our friends here. All of you are our friends in the channel. Um, and just thank you for everything. Thank you for celebrating 250 subscribers in our 100th video together. Many more to come, much more of this journey that Lane and I are on together. We're excited and we're excited to share it with you. So, with that, have a great evening. Stay cool. Like the video if you haven't already. Bert, thank you for joining the Walking Beyond Borders family. And just so you know, as we always say here, we will walk with you later. Bye, guys. Take care.